Hello, everybody. Once again, very welcome to this channel, this video. I am really telling you, I'm also studying, I'm also applying it to my life and studying and researching and also sharing on my channel. So, basically, very important thing what Neville said is no matter what you want, you can get that just within 3 days or even less than that. Now, will you believe it? It can also be $3 million or it can be your specific person. Yes. And Neville actually said the time frame, within 3 days or less. So, what is it? I'm not going to make this video longer or keep it more suspense. It is basically very simple thing you have to do is before going to bed, you have to totally visualize and totally feel that, repeat that scene. And I would recommend, excuse me, to make a very tiny clip, of 10 to 20 seconds maximum. And just keep on repeating that, you know, before going to bed. When you are on the bed, when you're done with everything and you just feel, wow, finally I'm at bed, you know, and keep doing it. You will not get to know when you fell asleep. This is what actually happens. We do not remember exact last moment when we fell asleep. So more times you repeat, repetition, faith, and expectancy, these are the ways to program the subconscious mind. This is more precisely in words said by Dr. Joseph Murphy. So, everybody is saying the same thing. I'm also saying the same thing with my understanding. I'm using my words and my examples. So, same thing everybody did. So, don't go in search of any new technique and don't get lost in great words like quantum physics or something. What Neville did is he actually explained everything in a very simple way, in a very simple language that every person will understand. It may or may not be educated, literated, very high intellectual, doesn't really matter. So Neville is outstanding and he is totally my life changer. And I will just say, just know exactly what you want and maybe just 10 to 20 seconds clip. When we do guided meditations and all, I have also shared it on my channel. It is like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. you know I have also one video wherein I am saying do it for 1 hour. What I'm saying is it is it is not contraindicatory to this. It is feeling all that you have already received it, and being in that state, sleeping or sitting, and keep on feeling that you have just received it, like repeating the same thing, the clip, that 10 to 20 seconds clip again and again and again and again. And how long? Maybe for an hour or so. That actually makes you totally, once you have asked, you have received it, and then the flow state starts and you start receiving the flow of events and incidences and everything, the phone calls and the emails and invitations, the wedding proposals, everything that is, you did it and it is now on its way. All right. So do not get confused about, because I have only made the video on my channel, so I am explaining it. And at the end of this very short video, because it is very short and nothing else is needed, all right, what we are doing is we are using law of assumption. that it is already done, and at least for 3 days, give yourself 3 days time. You're not going to think anything negative about it. Will it happen? Do I need to do something else? Or any doubt, any anxiety? Even if you see contraindicatory events outside, because anything can happen. I'm really telling you here itself that in order to get promoted in your job, you might get fired from your existing job. That's what Neville himself has said. So just forget it. No matter what happens outside in your 3D life, you're going to do this, repeating this 10 to 20-second clip before going to bed until you fall asleep in that. Okay? And don't stretch yourself. How should I feel more? How should I visualize more? Am I doing it correct? I cannot visualize or I cannot feel. Doesn't matter, because you have two minds, conscious and subconscious. And what you're doing is you are repeating the act and making your subconscious feel that this is the only reality. All right. And when you fall asleep, subconscious mind takes over. That's so simple. So I'm not talking about any other thing, how to visualize and keep on feeling and any. Just this video is all about law of assumption. Assume that it is done because I did this in my imagination before going to bed. Okay? Keep doing it, and 3 days you're not going to doubt no negative contraindicatory thought. You will receive it in less than 3 days. And from where it came, I will also explain the ladder exercise, because I just saw a video and I started attracting videos all about talking this ladder. No name or no YouTube something, or the displays are made with that title. This is how subconscious mind works. What Neville said is, even if your conscious mind, now listen to this carefully, this is what I understood, and it will really remove all your doubts. Even if your subconscious mind is programmed for something and your conscious mind is denying, we were talking about negativity, all right? So don't feel negativity, but on paper you have made some sticky notes, and they are everywhere in your room. I will not climb a ladder. Okay? When you are reading it, of course your subconscious mind is also reading that, isn't it? But Neville says how much powerful it is. you know do it when you're falling asleep. Imaginary clip of 10 seconds that you are actually climbing this ladder. See this wooden ladder or metal ladder, whatever. Feel this. See your left hand is on it and right hand is on it, and you're actually climbing the ladder. So, what does it mean? It means even though you are seeing everything opposite, when you focus within yourself before going to bed, you keep on programming your subconscious mind. Within 3 days, many of the people climbed the ladder. This was Neville's exercise that he gave to people in one of his meetings. I totally love Neville, and I find worth doing this law of assumption is never having contradictory thoughts about it, because this is how it works. And before having all this knowledge, also, I have consciously also sensed, consciously, before having all this knowledge, like even in my teenager ages and all, everything is what, I understood so many things out of it, by my observation and by my intellect. So let's talk about it in further videos. But in this video, conclusion, I think I explained it 3 times. Once again, at the end of this video, I'm explaining it to you. Law of assumption. That is what Neville is telling you to do. do not have any contraindicatory thoughts, at least 3 days, and you are going to do it before going to bed until you fall asleep in that, and you will get it. So simple. Do it and let me know what are your results, and I'm going to of course do it. Bye bye.